find it. Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely feel like a baguette right now. Long, stiff baguette.
I don't give a shit. Anyone's estimate. He is one of the greatest artists of all time, 100%. Why? He mixed so many different genres of music. He mixed everything together. It was all about bringing out people's energies. He could bring that out in you.
But when's it gonna work?
I don't give a shit. Anyone's estimate. He is one of the greatest artists of all time, 100%. Why?
That is an argument that a lot of people would agree with, but this is why I have to disagree with it. Obviously, he did so many genres. He did like the sad boy genre. He did he did the fucking old hype music. He did fucking actual rap, trap. I don't think he did a drill, but maybe he did. He did fucking side music, love music. Yeah, I get that. You get people energy, but when we talk about the greatest, if we're talking about greatest in this generation, X is at the top of the fucking list. Alright, we got to top of the. Oh, I hate this. I hate this monitor, bro. It's so shit. It's good, yeah, but fucking hell. The remote 99.99 trillion% of the time never fucking works. I'm pressing the remote. It just doesn't work. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get my Magnum to max level and then get this SCX to max level.
How was it? Did you learn anything?
I can't wait to get a PS5, man. I actually can't wait. Fucking hell, I hate PS4. I don't hate. Let me rephrase that. Like, I think the PS4 needs one more big update for like.
I truly wish to.
Just one more big update, and then the game's chill, the console's chill. So approximately, I'm also, so 83.
One moment, please. Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend. Oh, Lady Dimitres. Beautiful, even. I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
What's going on with my monitor, bro? Hey, what's going on? I actually don't like this part of the game. I can't use my weapons, that's why. I'll just speed around quickly. It's fucking why? Why? Bro, this monitor's 1440p, your monitor's fucking bad.
the most part, it's a perfectly seamless experience. The game
Okay,
as it should with virtually zero bugs or glitches. For most people, the worst thing you can expect is the sniper scope dropping your frame rate a bit. But with a game as vast as this, there are sure to be some chinks in the armor. First,
I can't wait to get Resident Evil 4 too, man. The new Resident Evil. I might get it just on my PS4. I'm waiting until I get my PS5 and then get it.
Before we get into it, though, I would like to announce that I am hosting a speedrunning tournament that is an open qualifier. The prize pool is currently $5,000 and is open to contributions. The category will be New Game Pro 80% with glitches, and anyone who is running the game and has the Run.gg plugin enabled will be able to participate. The top 8 runners with valid runs on the Run.gg/waifu runs after April 13th will qualify for a live event hosted on twitch.tv/waifu on April 15th, where they will...
What the hell is this?
So stopping. I hate this fucking monitor, bro.
Then compete head-to-head in a 2-round tournament for the prize pool. For more information, check out the Match Arena page in the description, and I'll link it in the pinned comment. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Some of the first things that were found were ways to break weights and locks early. The second room in the village has a small lock that you can shoot through a window, skipping having to go into the windmill. At the start of the castle, there is a cannon that you have to raise to blow open a door. Normally, you have to go around the long way and drop down, and then break this weight to raise the cannon. Then run all the way around.
What's going on?
Instead, you can shoot the weight through the bars at the starting staircase and skip having to backtrack for the cannon. Then, Spicy TV found a skip in the section that's brand new after Waterhall where the giant throws rocks at you. You can skip going through a lot of the main section by breaking the weights through the gates that are locking them. If you throw a grenade at the right side of the first gate and then at the left side of the second, you can skip nearly half of this section. It was later discovered that you could shoot the first one and there was no grenade required.
Oh, fuck is Calvin Wood?
Then later in the castle, there's a section where you need to grab the goat's head from a statue after crossing an indoor bridge. There's an enemy that comes out and takes the bridge down by pulling a lever when you get about halfway across. But you can actually throw a flash or a grenade before the cutscene happens, killing or stunning him, stopping him from lowering the bridge. Normally, you would have to go through the whole bottom section, past a ton of enemies and even a red zealot, who now spawns in extra Las Plagas parasites. But instead, you just have a free pass to grab the key item and leave. These tricks all really feel intentional, actually. They're just some creative uses of your resources to achieve a realistic and approachable alternative solution to the presented problem. And Resident Evil games has always had stuff like that. In fact, the Ashley section now has a puzzle that you can actually sequence break if you can remember the solution to it. By entering the clock puzzle solution at the start of the level, you can just skip half per section, greatly increasing the quality of replays. In fact, there are tons of things like this. Way too many to list in a video like this. The biggest one is probably the ability to use the sniper in the first village fight to shoot the bell in the church, instantly ending the bingo section. This one can only be done with a sniper rifle and the infinite rocket launcher, unfortunately, which makes it impossible to do on New Game speedruns. But in New Game Plus, you'll definitely see this one. It's a huge time saver and removes a lot of the random elements in early game for that category. Speaking of reducing randomness, there's a trick that can be done in New Game runs, and you will likely see in every category. And that's using heavy grenades to kill the anti-aircraft gun on Chapter 15. Normally, Mike is wrecking base and making light work of the island villagers. That is, until the anti-aircraft cannon shows up. This is normally subverted by climbing a bunch of stairs, fighting your way through a horde of enemies, and then manning a machine gun, where you can then blast the anti-aircraft gun. Instead, however, you can simply toss some heavy grenades to finish it off right as it spawns, making Mike shoot the door to progress a lot faster. This makes this section way less random because you don't have to worry about the enemies in the section shooting you with rocket launchers or arrows while you're trying to shoot the turret. There are also 2 sections where using a rocket launcher can skip a ton of content. Right before the Double Gigante fight, there is a dynamite section where you normally have to go through a bunch of enemies, pull a lever, wait for a bridge to drop, and then grab some TNT. You then use the TNT to break open a door, which lets you fight the Double Gigantes. Just like the original, you can actually skip this by shooting a rocket launcher into the wall.
No, my mind.
Then on Chapter 14, where you would actually achieve the wrecking ball section, you can actually use heavy grenades to blow open the walls so that the very first hit of the wrecking ball instantly breaks it open, skipping the section. This can also be done with a rocket launcher.
Wait, where's my gun?
Island also has a few skips. This time it has to do with the turrets. The turrets usually automatically shoot you if you cross between the red lasers and them, but they also shoot enemies. So if you go up to the top here and let others try to kick you, when he does, he will go in the lasers first, and the turret will shoot him instead. Then you can pass behind him and have him block the bullets for you, skipping this entire room. You can also do this at the end of Chapter 15 by having a Novicidor hit you and having the Novicidor take the bullets for you. And to top it all off,
Come on.
in curious fashion, you can actually throw
The speedrun so far for Resident Evil 4 Remake looks
do
incredible.
about 60% of his total health.
I ain't even gonna lie.
So far, everything I have shown could be considered intentional, and most likely would be allowed in a glitchless speedrun. But there is much, much more that was discovered in this short week. With speedrunners and glitch hunters coming from all over the speedrunning community, it was only a matter of time before something crazy got found. I was surprised too, because normally the Resident Evil speedrunning community is very anti-glitches. When the Out of Bounds was found in Resident Evil Village, there was a huge outcry for a glitchless category immediately, even though the Out of Bounds itself was perfectly consistent, easy, and only saved about 2 minutes over the 2 years it's been known. The 80% run was pushed to the back of the leaderboard and forgotten about,
Yeah, bro.
glitchless being the primary category that people would actually run. But this would not be the case at all for Resident Evil 4 Remake. In fact, when the first major glitch was found out, nearly the first day, everyone was in a mad scramble to try it for themselves and implement it into their speedruns. Matt, a legend and OG glitch hunter, figured out that when you're aiming with the rifle and using a scope, if you look down, Leon's model actually gets pushed backwards, and if you back up into a wall, his hitbox gets slightly pushed inside of it. Under normal circumstances, this would just be a bit of trivia, but as I'm sure you could guess, this video wouldn't exist if it was. If you do this and do a double door, you can flip about halfway through it, just far enough to be able to
I don't think there's a controller there.
scope, flick around and grab the door open prompt from the wrong side. This clips Leon completely through the door, snapping him to the prompt of opening the door, but from the opposite side. This can be used in a ton of slots to sequence break and skip whole rooms, fights, and puzzles. It was initially discovered to be useful at the start of the castle to skip the first Garrador mini-boss. Right after the shield guys make their first appearance, you can use the sniper to do a sniper clip through the double doors, sending you past the Garrador fight and right to Waterhall. This is a huge time save, saving at least 2 minutes, but it wouldn't stop there. Once one skip is found, there is sure to be more. It's quite simple, really. Once you know how the glitch works, you can just treat it like any other mechanic and just, apply your knowledge about how it works here to other places in the game. Once you know you can clip through one double door, that would mean that you should most likely be able to clip through any double door. Unfortunately, it only works on double doors specifically. Presumably, this is because there is a tiny gap between both doors, giving you slightly less resistance than a solid single door. But that means it was time to test those other double doors, and people immediately got to work. Chapter 14 would have the biggest skip in the whole game to this day. By sniper clipping through this gate, you can activate the lift and send yourself straight to the Krauser fight, skipping the regenerator room and the wrecking ball fight. This skip is huge, as it skips what was thought to be a mostly auto-scroller in the wrecking ball room, and in total it saves nearly 6 minutes. A massive skip that skipped one of the least liked sections of the game. And with some practice, the door clips turned out to be consistent and quite simple. By mashing the interact button with 2 keys and raising the DPI of your mouse, you can make the door clips nearly 100% consistent.
Okay.
And there is almost no punishment to failing them, as you can just retry it right again. The discovery led to a ton of sequence
bro,
breaks.
I swear, I just forget the most simple
thing.
things.
In place so that you can't sequence break across chapters. At first, we had to figure that out by just pure trial and error, just clipping through doors and seeing where we could go. But quickly, the community developed mods and tools to help test what the boundaries of the game really are, being able to teleport to set locations or through walls, for example. Once this was developed, Psychotics made a comprehensive list of what can and can't be sequence broken, at least to our knowledge. This is information that a few years ago, for most speed games, wouldn't be information that you would learn in even 20 years, but in only the first week, it has become common knowledge. The power of the speedrunning community has grown so much, it's astonishing. It's to the point where there is almost no point in testing things in the game legitimately, but you can just prove if it'll work theoretically with mods first. No need to waste 20 hours trying to lap a skip just to have it not work. Now, you can prove it would work before you try to test it out. Essentially, you compile a list of potential large skips that would work, and how you'd have to do them. In Chapter 2, you can skip most of the village if you clip through the Eagle Door. No such method has been discovered to clip through key item doors, as they don't have interact prompts on the other side. Or if they do,
I'm trying to remember,
because the interact prompt
fewer skips.
Key item is so big that it covers it up entirely.
So that leads to that room.
From the start of Chapter 4, you can go right to Ashley after
I finished this game twice so
but it would
far.
require you clipping through multiple key item doors or solid walls. But no such methods discovered as of yet. You cannot skip Cabin as it's hard-coded to progress. In Chapter 6, the Chainsaw Sisters and the Mendez boss fight in theory could be skipped, but at the moment, there was no such methods. Chapter 7 and 8, you only need to hit the end level cutscene to end the level, but would require many out-of-bounds tricks to get there. The Verdugo fight has an end level trigger right above the elevator that in theory could be hit to skip the fight, and the Double Gigante fight is technically not required to be riding the minecart, but Lewis is needed to start it. I actually found a way to skip this one before I saw the post, sniper clipping through the door at the start of the fight to try and skip it. Unfortunately, then Lewis is stuck inside the room and you're soft locked. After that, there was a bunch of smaller potential skips, but nothing major. One might immediately think that you could simply sniper clip through the door into the Novistador's room and head right to Salazar. This would make sense, because right on the other side of that door is the rail cart which takes you to the clock tower and the Salazar fight. From there, you just ride the elevator to the top and fight Salazar, skipping multiple chapters. Or it would if you were actually in the right chapter. It seems like boss fights and other sections like this won't actually spawn because you're not in the right chapter, making this potentially 20+ minute skip impossible. Also, even if you make it past Salazar and get onto the island, once you get to the end of the game, you would soft lock because you need Lewis's key to enter the lab at the end of Chapter 15. You don't get Lewis's key unless you do the Krauser fight, which is after the minecart section.
But wifey makes some good videos, I'm not gonna lie.
There were other businesses that needed to be attended to in the meantime. There are charms in this game that give you stat bonuses. They're required by completing the
What the fuck is this
gallery minigame.
Grabbing, let's go, actually. I might get RE6 and play again. I haven't played RE6 in like, I want to say since like 2020.
glitch in the original game. A really cool little nod to the speedrunning community. Shout out to Capcom for that. It actually gives Leon an 8% faster movement speed increase. 8% is a huge increase. Getting such a charm in a run would be a huge advantage. Obviously, New Game Plus runs would start with it, but what about New Game runs? Well, you'd have to play all the way to the first shooting gallery about 30 minutes into the game, and then go down the elevator, do the shooting gallery, and pull the Striker charm first try for optimal time save. Exterminator in the speedrun Discord did the math and found out that there are about 30 total charms, and the game seeds the RNG for the charms. So it doesn't matter what coin you use in the gachapon machine. Assuming the seed equally distributes the Striker charm the same as every other charm, that would mean you have a 3.3% chance of getting the charm on your first try. And if the distribution of the legendary charms is less than the normal charms, it would be even less likely than that. Basically, you would be playing the first 30 minutes of the game to RNG roll a 3.3% drop, just to save time everywhere else. Needless to say, I don't think this will probably ever be meta. Even the 50% grenade launcher Magnum RNG roll in RE3 OG, that was only 15 minutes into the run, was modded out in favor of actually being able to finish every run. With that sorted, people started to find more of these sequence-breaking skips. As far as double door clips go, it seems that the game is tapped out for now.
If I remember this game. I remember this, the bottom one, but the top one I don't.
Doors. On Island, while waiting for the keycard to be upgraded, you can place your hitbox in the wall, making the enemies lose your location, essentially stalling them out until the keycard is done. It was also soon discovered that checkpoints and autosaves save the player's location in real time. So if you just place your hitbox in the wall and then got a checkpoint, if you loaded the checkpoint...
I'm gonna try and get this different camera angle, man.
This absolutely shatters the game.
This camera angle, man. Fucking top.
And if you fall out of the map, you can just void out and land back in bounds. But you can walk
I hate this.
You can shimmy your way out a few rooms. The first use of this was after Cabin during the Bella Sisters fight. Normally, you can kill one sister to get the crank on her dead body, then fight your way back to the crank door and use the crank to slowly open the door. Instead, though, you can shoot the light the back door in a different way. Game displays your hitbox over the wall, so when the game gets to a checkpoint, you just reload it and seems the game
Your
spawns
wife, you
boss
shut the
enemies
fuck up.
early out of
But
bounds so that they
being
can
chill.
teleport them into the arena when the cutscene plays. But this just means that you can fuck with them after doing the skip. Ashley then teleports to you when you hit the cutscene trigger for the Mendez chase. Speaking of Mendez, the big cheese is the next on the list of
I
skips.
said that I don't know if I want to skip it or something. In Resident Evil 8. Like,
This one
this
is
is
a lot
boring,
harder
bro.
than previous skips because you need to be able to keep Leon inside the wall. If he pops out of either side, you'll be stuck, and we'll have to reload checkpoint to try again. If you just run ahead past the
Looks
merchant, though,
dirty,
you can
I'm not
crouch
gonna lie.
underneath the wall and make it past the Mendez fight without ever fighting him. This is a huge time save, and most importantly, it saves a
Actually, I thought we were good camera.
Mendez is just here chilling on the other side of the barn. There are other uses for descending the hitbox as well. In Chapter 5, when you first save Ashley, normally you have to escort her all the way to the cabin, past lots of enemies, and it's really inconsistent, because Ashley's AI loves to get stuck on stuff. But you can descend your hitbox into the wall and then jump down the ladder. This puts you out of bounds,
It's not a good idea to aim something there.
without Ashley.
Yeah, that was
Ashley is
good.
supposed to go up and follow you to the cabin, but doing that skip gets her stuck in the attic. She actually is safer up there, though, much safer than if she followed you. And when you reach the cabin, she just teleports to you. This makes this section faster and much more consistent. You also don't have to kill Ashley, so that's great. You can't go through most single doors with the sniper. It turns out there are a few where you actually can.
No,
On Island
fuck.
specifically, there are these crank doors. And after descending your hitbox inside of them, instead of flipping around, you just let go of the scope and then press forward, and Leon will flip all the way through, pushing into the door from the backside. This works because the doors are so thin that you can actually just push in them. For the most part, this can only be done with the difficulties lower than professional. That's because there are no autosaves in Pro, making it much harder to get out of bounds. But not impossible. Hazeblade found a way to skip Mendez fight on Pro. It turns out the typewriter also saves your exact location just like autosaves do. So if you clip into the wall,
Hazeblade!
the typewriter,
Oh yeah, Hazeblade's my G.
while you're inside the wall.
I swear that guy hates me, bro. I swear on my mom. On my mom's that guy hates me.
This is huge for the money routing and professional, as rockets are 2 times as
Oh, I don't know why. Like, what did I do?
all the skips in the teaser, the funniest one has to be another one found by Hazeblade, though. This one is called Duffel Bag Ashley. Right at the end of the game, Resident Evil 4 is confused and thinks it's The Last of Us, so you have to carry Ashley really, really slowly through a hallway for about 3 minutes. It's terrible, and everyone hates it. But it turns out, you can clip out of bounds and fall into the void, and when you spawn back in, eventually, after bleeding out, your animations are slightly messed up. So when you pick up Ashley, she gets picked up with a different set of animations.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see.
Instead of maybe carrying her, you instead carry her like a duffel bag, with her going full length mode. This increases your movement speed by like 4 times, making this section much faster. And way funnier. The Resident Evil 4 speedrunning community has made some absolute insane progress in this last week since the game was released. It's always so fun to see what crazy tech they'll come up with next. So far, it seems like most people are adapting to the glitches and routing around them. Of course, like always, there will be a glitchless category. But this time around, because the game is so long and so difficult, it seems like people are leaning more on the side of just beating the game as fast as possible. Considering the game standard is still only just now getting under 2 hours, I think the game will have a ton of room to change and grow. Remember to check out the tournament on the 15th of April on twitch.tv/waifu. I'll also be doing speedruns of New Game Standard and all achievements on that channel as well. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching and stay stylish.
Why stay silent? Shoot your mouth. I like waifu, but I don't know why why he has with fucking British people. He always shows some guy with dead teeth. I'm not British. But still, some dirty thing, bro. Ew.
3 headshots. Oh! Is that a headshot? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we got 75% accuracy. Now here in this room, you can actually check the trophies of the game without having to go to the PlayStation menu, and the devs actually implemented them into the game experience. So in this game, you actually get rewarded for the trophies with something called souls. I don't know what they do quite yet, but I'm interested to see. So for the trophy where I get only headshot kills, it gives me 20 souls. I really wanted to see what souls do in this game, so I went into the first mission to try to get that headshot. Just pull them to the scene.
Oh, it's easy.
So these are zombies. Grab this gun. 1 headshot. Door. Oh, yeah, we're doing great. Is he gonna come downstairs? Yes, he is. No, he killed me. You're literally 1 shot at this thing. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, these guys are lighting me up. So much fun. Okay, there's 1 guy left. Wants past me. Take cover. Okay, I didn't do that. I turned off the light by accident. Stage corner, return to your car. And we got clocked in. I got 83% headshot hits. I killed everyone with a headshot. What? At least I got some souls from that. So I replayed the level with a headshot trophy, and this happened.
That's so loud. It's looking like.
Yes, we got it. Professional. I moved on to the next trophy to get some extra souls before figuring out what they would do. For this, I just had to melee it down to the death. Got him! Let's go! So now it's time to figure out what I can do with these souls. Because each trophy in the game gives you more, so I want to This is where I get to spend all I can buy.
What? I swear on my mom's, bro. Slap someone, man.
High fire rate holds 14 bullets. It costs 80 souls. The scythe that looks so cool. Costs 200. I can't wait till I unlock that. Oh, I can buy tactical SMG. Let me buy this. And we got a trophy for that footage. My next trophy was for killing an enemy. This game you can travel through things. And if someone doesn't know they're dropping nukes because it has a bubble that's there's a zombie right there. Let it out. Let him out. Oh, I didn't even have to shoot him. We got dethroned. That man was just trying to let out species and he got smoked. My next goal was to complete all of the missions from this first set. Upon clearing the last one, I would get a trophy for it. So I just went through all of them, lighting dudes up left and right, getting more familiar with the mechanics of the game as I went. Let's go. Zombie Kings clear. Moving on to the next chapter brought even more trophies. 1 for killing a vampire mid-air. 1 for killing a sergeant mid-spin. I got a trophy, and another for clearing this mission without letting any vampires revive. To prevent this, I would have to shoot these bottles, and then if I kill them, they stay dead. Oh, I got a trophy from this bad guy. Now I had to clear a mission with 2 melee weapons. I am under the sight. Oh, slashing weapon can't be the Let's go to the game. Alright, we go. As soon as they come upstairs, I'm lining them up.
I can't even twist my head like more than that.
Just like that.
Because
This guy has a melee weapon, so
my neck has
I can,
this, yeah.
slice him up. 3 more enemies left.
That right there blocks my head.
The guy with the gun is dead. Okay, that guy's dead.
Can't even twist my head properly.
With his back turned. And that's it. We should get the trophy. Yup, there it is. Traditional. Now here's the last mission of this chapter. I had to take on a boss fight in this one. If I can beat her, then I'm done. Then I can take her on. But this got intense. I was taking cover behind this couch. Whenever you're getting sprayed behind cover, the enemy reloads. But this lady never reloaded. I was trying to get the perfect timing between shots to get a shot off real quick. But remember, I'm 1 shot. So if I miss time it, I'm dead and have to restart the whole mission. Oh, it's just insane. I got her.
So if I remember where the second phase is.
Fucking monster.
Okay, fucking fine. Angie, shut the fuck up. Do you want to remember where she is?
I died. Oh my gosh. Come on. No.
Where was she?
Run, bitch.
I knew it, you little faggot. What the motherfucker looks like? I don't know. Looks like some... I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Where the fuck was I supposed to go? I get stabbed by little dolls. What do you mean? Hi, how are you? How's you doing? Just die, mate. Die.
Stupid idiot! Doing to my cute friend!
Hi. Blind, dude. I'm gonna be blind. I shouldn't really try and speedrun the game, but there's nothing in here.
It's so warm. This snow, how's that warm? Yes! The trench!
So that's who was behind all this?
So now that the game is over, we need to do some cleanup before we get to the extremely hard trophy. There's a gold trophy called cassette tapes where I have to collect all the cassette tapes. I can see how many I have right here. You see 2 empty slots, meaning I'm only missing those. The bad part is
Do I have the space? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right now I'm not gonna progress to what's his face? His name. I don't know his name, but the ugly motherfucker. I'm not gonna progress to him. I'm gonna go and fight the boss fight here. There's a little mini boss fight.
I would have to kill him multiple times until it dropped. This was a miserable process to go through because I hated this boss fight, but it was only
I've fucking yawned like 7 times over.
Come on, drop it. Yes! Yes, he dropped it! He finally dropped it!
Calm down, Nick.
Yes! Culture, man. RPG trophies.
Calm down, Jamal.
Alright, I'm on this level with a whole bunch of traps. I need to get through the level.
All you can see is just my little head.
So I can't kill any enemies with my gun. I've been through level 4.
I don't even fucking know.
The first enemy I'm gonna kill with the trap is this guy. So I'm gonna knock on the door. He's gonna come, and I'll hide behind a couch, and he gets absolutely lit up by those guns right there. And now that trap is deactivated. There are also people up here, so if I activate this switch, I get those kills right there. There's still 2 more though. I might be able to kill them because I have to kill Timer, the Tinker, or whatever. So technically, I don't have to kill everyone. Here's what I'll do. I'll try to shoot them out. So, yep, just like that. They might come downstairs. If they can come downstairs.
Wait, how the fuck did I fight the boss fight here?
Which?
By putting that.
Come on. Can the other guy come downstairs, please? Oh my gosh. Okay, we might just have to make a break for it when his back is turned because he didn't run downstairs. Okay.
I'm gonna see right now. Can I play the money? Brrr, shut the fuck up, man, before I fucking beat the shit out of you. Little faggot, bro.
Okay, actually, I have an idea to kill all of them. So if I go upward...
Money's money, I only have 500, 250.
Right there. Okay, I got...
I don't know why I feel like doing this, but dude. Why, that's so funny. Oh, this is fun. 1 bullet. 2 bullets.
So far, so good. Now, that dude in there is the guy I need to kill. Open this door. It should be the 4th button on the wall. That's gonna go in there.
After I complete the game on like the highest difficulties, I'll just...
Now I just need to return to the car and the trophy's mine. So go through the vents. I'm gonna drop down to the roof.
I'll come and then I'll get all the collectibles.
Let's go.
Is this the last one?
Mission complete. That should be the trophy. Collateral damage. Okay, so now...
Do I need to go inside?
Do I need to go
inside, dude?
The Tommy gun is right there. I have to kill Pup.
Look, I need 1 more, yeah. Let me try and find it. Which is open every...
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, those guys drop shotguns, so... If I need any ammo, I can get from them. Until his back is turned.
Oh, Oh, I'm 59. That would give me 10k. 10k ain't nothing special, bro.
There we go. Okay. You pick up the shotguns. Oh, he tried it. He definitely tried it. It was a valiant effort. Oh, take cover. Okay, he's reloading. Hit him once. Got him. And we get a trophy. Nah, I'm good. You know, on this mission, I have to kill that girl up there with the melee weapon, and there's a girl on the other side I have to kill with a ranged weapon. Okay, he took her out really easily. Flip this switch. And now we need to go flip the other switch with the other girl. Alright, now we need to take out that girl up there. Yes, push up as she reloads. There we go. Hit the switch. Now when you take out one of these two, there's this blue light that slowly goes down to their body. Once it reaches them, they get revived. So you have to take them out quickly before those lights get revived. They ended up getting revived, so I had to finish them off again. Both switches are flipped. Now you can take her out with okay? We gotta move down to the wall. How fast can they get revived?
I love money.
Yes! Quid pro quo. Whoa. Quid pro quo. Okay, whatever. I can't read. In this mission,
I know we can't. Everybody knows you can't read. You're American.
I had to destroy a body as it's being revived, but I was kind of confused with the requirements for the trophy, so it took me a while.
Ce tempo telefon?
Yes!
Mama.
Okay, so I am
Azi mama să te iau cu mine la magazin, că trebuie să am 7 caserole de mici.
including the boss.
7?
Da.
Mici 7?
Păi nu știu pentru cine le ia. De la muncă, eu știu.
La muncă. Nu întreb de ce, dar unde? Da, nu acum.
Eu pe la 10 merge.
Da, la 10. Da, uite, perfect. 10, 10, 30, așa. Da?
Nu merg la foc.
I think it's clear.
Dar să te uiți întâi la ăla și te joci cu ăla, nu? Nu. Și ăla, cimitir?
Dar uite dacă ce am eu aici.
De ce era în mână?
Dar nu știi că jocul ăsta e băgat în România? Uite, e lei. Ei ăștia cheamă, oamenii ăștia cheamă Uriaș, o femeie îi cheamă Dimitrescu, Boneviento. Jocul ăsta e băgat în România. Știi asta?
Uite, vede, era cimitir, uite, vezi? Nici eu n-am întrebat-o pentru cine e amicii, dar mi-a zis să iau bani de la Cristi, care îi mai are acasă.
Dar cum mai ne-aș mai PlayStation 5?
Dar nu mai are, am de seară căutat dulciuri la mine, i-am zis, ia și ce găsești tu, unde să iau dulciuri. Că mi le-am mâncat ăsta, mi le-am mâncat dulciuri pe toate, a zis.
Ce am mâncat? Ce am luat eu? Mâncat eu. Ce de mă mână pe acolo?
A zis că duminică și când a fost toate dulciurile ei mâncat.
Eu? Lui cine?
Lui Andy.
Ce toate dulciurile? Am mâncat dulciurile mele. Ce am făcut, dracu? Am mâncat dulciurile mele care mi-a cumpărat el. Nu am mâncat nimic de la. Nu nici mi place la tot să dai vina pe mine la orice. Hă?
It did! Baba Yaga. Here's another mission. This one's harder. I have to get through this without being seen. But I do have sniper support, and you can see my ammo there in the bottom left. So there's no way I can get past this first guy without using the sniper support. So he's gonna aim, press L1, and take his head off. Okay, I think I know what to do. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies there. I have 4 sniper shots. Use 4 of the shots, and then kill the last enemy. So this is the way I'm gonna do it. We're gonna start out by taking out this dude, and the other guy's walking back. I kind of messed up. You probably can see the dead body. You might get back here in like 30 seconds.
Dar de dacă mă duc să dau și o apă sau să văd dacă mai e ceva, nu ce latră jocul ăsta la capot. Că le-a dat jos tăticul, că l-a tras seara, te-a dormit pe ele, Luchi.
Oh, okay. I didn't even have to go through the portal. We got from the shadows. Now the last trophies for the were definitely the hardest ones. The next one I went.
Do I want to show my family the cameras? So yeah, that's why I did that. Privacy is key, guys. Okay. So get on to the degree.
Apparently, time plays a role too, but I'm not sure how much. Now, some of the missions were really easy to get 5 stars on, but there were a few that took me a really long time, like a couple hours just to get one done. Here are my reactions for completing those. That gotta be it. No, that has to be it, bro. That was like perfect. That was like a perfect run. Bro, I can't do any better than that. Yes! Oh my gosh!
Nick, dude, yes! Resident Evil 4, man.
Oh my gosh.
Prick.
Oh, that's gotta be 5 stars. Yes! Yes!
Calm down, John.
Oh my gosh, bro, it's been like 2 hours.
Really? It's been like 2 hours? Don't care.
Was this last easy one for the trophy. Alright, cool. We should get the trophy as long as we got 5 stars on this. Yes! Only 2 more for the platinum. And while that may have been true, I had to overcome the biggest hurdle of this game.
Which is this word?
I decided to do the no death run first.
Dirty.
And I streamed it
Only 30.
It's the only place I stream. The game has 27 missions.
Da, ce ți-am zis, ia dacă poate din jos și nu mai trebuie să mai treci.
Like that could weren't your
a good deal, if I say so myself. Shall I choose something?
That is a
Reload, it doesn't count as a death. So it only counts as a death when the character model respawns. And of course that would make this no death run significantly easier, but I still had to be very careful. Because if I lost focus for 1 second and accidentally respawned, then an entire run is done. And so here I am on stream on the last level of the game. You've seen me have trouble with this boss, and I was really excited to move on into the speedrun when this happened.
Whole squad full of fucking killing someone, kill it too.
Why did he turn back around? I'm ending. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't react fast enough. I can't. I just wasted 3 hours of my life. I took a break and given another shot that night off stream. I saw a strategy where you can shoot out the lights in the stage to help reduce visibility, making it easier to headshot. With the strategy, this is what happened. I got him. It's working. Oh, he literally respawned right in front of me. This is his last life. Oh my gosh, this literally could be it right here. He's down there. There's quite a lot of enemies on that floor. This makes it so much easier. It's going to be hard to headshot with all those people there, but as soon as I get the shot, lined up, it's done. Yes! Yes! One more trophy for the flat, baby! So the game took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to beat. I have to do a speedrun next where I beat it under 1 hour. Now I can die during the speedrun, which is okay, but I don't know, man. Completing 1 hour, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I have to learn the levels some more. And here was my first attempt. Well, I've officially failed. I was only able to make it through the first 2 chapters. I haven't even gotten to the the 3rd chapter. To do better, I studied a world record speedrun. I found it hard to pull up all the maneuvers because all the videos that were up on this game were playing on PC, which you can hit some crazy shots with the mouse, but you can't do that with the controller. Now I know you can plug the mouse and port into the PlayStation and use it, but it's not compatible with this game. There were some things I learned from the speedrun though, and I did better because the timer just passed the 1 hour mark and I failed. There's only a few more missions left, so I have to be faster, but this is insanely difficult, man. Like, some of these levels, like, I have to get better at them. So I practiced the ones I was struggling on, and then try to get... No! Are you serious? They heard that! Oh, that ruined me! 7 minutes and 43 seconds. Absolutely not good. That's gonna be to get practiced. Wow, I just completely bumbled the run on there. Yeah, we got like 3 more missions to go, and I've officially failed. Well, like 50 seconds I will. It's tough. It's because I spent 7 minutes on that one mission, and I spent like 5 minutes on another mission here in this last chapter. And I'm on this mission, which is already problematic for me, so I need to practice some more before I can do the official run. There were 2 main missions that I messed up on, and I practiced those before I started my 4th attempt. So when I went to try it, I felt pretty confident, but I was still kind of scared. We're at the 30-minute mark going into the last chapter. We have 30 minutes to complete 1 chapter. Come on. I know this chapter like the back of my hand. Come on, bro. No, I fumbled! I
Nick, can you shut the fuck up?
No! Come on, come on, come on. Bro, I'm fumbling these last levels. I showed you those mess ups because I was doing pretty good in this run until I got to the last chapter. Here I am on the second last mission with 12 minutes remaining. And I'm trying to dodge these sniper bullets that are coming at me. But take a look. No! Why did she shoot that fast? Why did she shoot that fast? I had to pick the last lock. Oh, I'm gonna look into that.
Damn freak.
12 minutes. This is the final mission. Oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes. Come on, this has to be it. Well, 10 minutes seemed like a lot of time. I always act comfortable with the boss. On top of that, I was getting nervous, so I couldn't put this leg off. You know, that took an extra shot. Like stuff like that, I'm gonna fumble on constantly. Shoot out all the lights. Shoot out all the lights.
How do I get out of here?
No! You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Really? Are you serious? Are you serious?
That's 3 times?
Frick.
If I do it one more time, I get the platinum, bro. Oh my gosh.
You get platinum, bro.
6 minutes. Playing this out there.
Shut up, man.
Stupid. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared right now. This is right.
Come on. Come on. Wow. Took any money out of them.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. On my last bullet. I think that's it. Yeah, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. As long as the credits don't count towards the time. Yes! Bro!
Go on, Nick. Go on, man.
Insane!
Quiet down, my daughter's
Jesus!
sleeping.
Oh man! Before I end off, I have to spin to see what game I'll do in the next episode of this series.
If you get iron bread, you'll fuck.
Okay, N++. This is an 8 out of 10, 75-hour game, so it's gonna be very tough. If you like the 2D hard planets, I have another one right here on the screen that you can watch.
No. Don't like that video. Oh, squad full of fucking killers, I'm a killer too. Shut. Everybody getting pop. Every time I stop and do that's the end wheel. Shoot your mute.
They say the best way to learn piano.
Shit, I wasn't even looking
stressful
for it.
situation.
Can't even rub my
Say
dick
the
for
best
2
way to learn
seconds,
how to
bro.
paint, as well as senile old man is judging you.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate. What was that?
They say
Oh
the
my
best
God.
way to achieve happiness is to watch a Dante Ravioli video. Hello friends, my name is Dante, and today I bowed my head in shame as I took one of the most action-packed games of all time, injected it into my system, and said no! Today I was not accept my second human friend. Today I tried beating Resident Evil 6 without guns. Can you even fight the chainsaw without guns? Can the helicopter be taken?
Today I'm doing a Resident Evil 3 speedrun, by the way.
Use of guns. Will I be able to press J on a Jameson with my tempo? Not quite like them. All of these
What am I
questions will be
supposed to do?
answered along the way, so let's jump directly into the journey, boys. Also, I'm really excited for Resident Evil 3
They said the
release,
exit's on the
and
wall.
God has been shining his golden light on me this day because my friend redesigned some sick-looking Resident Evil posters. It's got Leon and Claire from Resident Evil 2, Jill from the Resident
Oh,
Evil 3
good. I was
remake.
just
I've always
thinking
wanted to get one of those,
the
man.
time.
Just a really awesome poster to have.
I'm skilled at
If you're
all
a fan of
sorts of
Resident
weapons.
Evil as I am.
Bro, I'm bigger than you.
Myself,
I'm a bigger fan than you,
son.
pussy.
Look how big that is.
Hard
Look how
times,
happy I
Ethan.
am. It's a real satisfied lad if I've ever seen one. Anyway, if you want to buy a poster for yourself as well, you can go to radrendering.com and use my referral code Dante, which helps support me. So basically, you guys get an awesome Resident Evil poster, and you get to support me at the same time. I may be a little biased here, but it doesn't get much better.
I can hardly wait.
Check the description below for all information.
No bias. You're not biased.
Back to the quest. So if it's not obvious yet, I chose Jake and Sherry's campaign because I realized I was going to be getting through most of this challenge using my old meat hook strategy. And guess what? Jake is a meat hook master. Heck, you just look in his general direction the wrong way and he'll start slapping your mom around. He's a rootin', tootin', paragraph flutin', scar-faced cahootin'. But then there's also Sherry. I don't know much about her, but she has a stun rod. So who did I choose? Jake, boy boy from the 9th generation, the real bad boy. The type of guy who isn't the real Slim Shady, but still stands up. Or Sherry, the sweet, innocent angel who's arguably a complete psychopath as a kid. I think the answer is pretty obvious. I also chose veteran difficulty. It's kind of like the Goldilocks story. Not too hot, not too cold. I like this temperature, it's perfect. I started my journey as a simple man earning his simple wages through simple means. It ain't much, but it's honest work. This is where Jake really showed his powers, and goddamn! I can tell that this challenge was going to be a fun one. Sherry picked me up, I practiced some slap attacks, and we were on our way. Apparently I was the cure for mankind. So I was a very important people. We emerged into a war zone, and I immediately started beating up guys around with rocket launchers.
Seriously?
Overall, tested out my superhuman skills. I quickly started to see a problem with bringing fists to a machine gun fight. I mean, what was I going to do to the attack helicopter? Use harsh language on it? Clearly the best option was to run. There was another problem, though. Sherry still had a gun, and there was nothing I could do about it. The lone wolf skill did nothing against it, and she refused to lose the piece. I mean, technically I could have played on 2 players to solve this issue, but...
I'm not looking to fish for
to settle down any concerns any of you young chaps might have, Sherry wasn't really helpful at all. I did 95% of the work anyway, so her using her little pew-pew gun didn't really affect the outcome either way. So there we were, to the edge of the cliff, and the rubble under my feet gave out. Sherry was about to be left behind. I mean, right here, right? I don't even know who you are. Right before I left her forever, without ever looking back, she said something to me that made me reconsider. She was clearly a smart one, and she'd be valuable to me on my journey. So we blew block.
I don't think I'll ever speedrun this game, like, genuinely, without a trophy.
To my surprise, my neighbor betrayed me. She didn't even help.
Stinks.
I had to climb up myself.
Stinks like your breath.
Sherry. I needed my partner until I could. She kicked down a stripper pole for me, and I arrived at the slowest damn helicopter chase in history. I mean, I was taking my time. These numbskulls just couldn't shoot me. I was convinced he was purposely missing. And they just randomly flew up, and I got away. I honestly don't know how I'm still alive. Do not mess with me, humans. Sherry and I participated in the Battle Royale. We failed horribly, and that's when I spotted someone familiar. No, wait. It couldn't be. Sherry and I ran for our damn lives, and I kept trying my hardest to cut her off, but she was just too fast. See, you don't need to run faster than the terrifying demon. You just have to run faster than Sherry. Yeah, run away. Lucky this window's in the way of stopping those cheeks raw. Oh, thank God. No, something about that boy is bugging me. I just can't pin it down. Anyway, so far so good. Gun usages were at an all-time low, and I was feeling real good. That is, until the strange man busted through the debilitated roof, and right there, that's when it hit me. This man, this thing, was my long-lost son, Ooga Booga. 37 years ago on a dark and stormy
For fuck's sake, bro. This game is designed so well. Oh my god. Like, fuck off.
My little Ooga Booga has been salty ever since. Unfortunately, I didn't have my belt this time around, so he was gonna have to take his beating the old-fashioned way. Just have to get over it, huh? Yeah, get over it already! We were in battle, and my knuckles were starting to turn red. For God's sake, I didn't ever impress Sherry. I was a little nervous here that my slaps wouldn't be enough to take him down. I mean, look at that whole stuff.
Shit, hey now, bro. What the
After taking many beatings from him and pondering my existence,
I'm dead.
going to bars and beating on innocent women and acting very inappropriately.
I'm your mama. I'm your daddy.
I just don't. Whoa. How, please tell me, I've been working at this for 3 months. Please don't hold up, man. Are you in practice? Oh, God. I kicked him in the balls, I uppercut him in the balls, and I dodged every one of his attacks like a total mad lad. Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore, and for my sins, Sherry and I were sent to the underworld.
I swear, this mission gets harder by the minute.
You know what else gets harder and harder by the minute? My will to live. I tried praising Sherry after a job full of guys.
My will to live.
For just a little bit.
That's true.
It didn't really work out. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Call myself a big one.
Complimenting women actually isn't the best way to get people like you.
We need to get out of here.
That's when the Sharebear and I came across some terrifying freaking mannequins. Then we met by
Can't see shit, dude.
years, and I treated them the same way I usually treat my grandma when I see her in the old age home. You are a worthless.
The sun's beaming on my TV, dude.
Mom left that, but you figured out what What did you just say? In the crime? Like a Mr. Pence, maybe? After being as charismatic as Onision and making lots of new friends, I sat there with my homies as we all acquainted with the state of the man had gone wrong. Sherry.
Can't see, dude. I'm legally blind. Shut your mouth, no care.
Sherry never was smart with stairs. To be honest, this whole fight was super easy. Yes, I know literally everyone but me had a gun and was using it. Yet, if these characters weren't armed, I still would have been able to get through this area. I can only control so much. Give me a break. After breaking 2 of the aircraft turrets, we made our way to the basement and were facing the destructive door. I'm taking full credit for that bridge. I did some parkour, climbed the ladder, I guess, and the big one was finally destroyed Hiroshima style. Now, don't celebrate just yet. Here's where I failed the challenge. We snapped the top of the nearest chopper, and boy, oh boy, we moved over the upon us. We did a fairly good job, and anytime he opened a new door in the helicopter, I stopped back out. Heck, we even made it to the other chopper, but this, unfortunately, where all hell broke loose. I did absolutely everything I could to avoid this failure. I waited for 20 minutes on the chopper until time ran out. I forced Sherry to do my dirty work for me. Shoot, I even tried peer pressuring little Sherry into shooting down the steel beasts, but nothing worked, and eventually I caved and took down my son myself. It kills my heart to do this, but here's inevitable gun usage number 1. Don't leave just yet, though. You'll want to watch until the end to see if this is the only gun usage I had to suffer through, or if there were many, many more. Not to mention, you're going to be missing out on all the dank memes. And so here I was, stuck in a warm cabin alone.
Bro, you gotta stay for the dank memes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you stay for the dank memes,
You
you're...
really weren't that good. Okay.
Oh.
May work up the courage to do this.
A legend.
Breathe in, out. Ma'am, I think you look like you needed a back massage. Whoa! It was an accident. I don't condone this behavior. Please, drink up. Be free.
You're gonna get demonetized.
This is awkward. Unfortunately for me, the N-word police were back. They wanted my N-word pass, but I didn't have it with me today. You'll never make me say the N-word on YouTube. They were getting to be a little too much to handle.
On YouTube.
Sherry and I had to
Hey, did you say real?
Okay.
The avalanche.
No.
You just have to run faster than Sherry. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. So again, I'd like to reiterate, we were stuck at the top of a random derelict mountain out in the freezing cold Himalayas. No light to be seen within 100 miles of where we were, and yet there was still some random guy who just strolled out of nowhere to be completely penetrated by Ooga Booga. Talk about wrong place at the wrong time, am I right?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wild.
Oh god, oh no! Games were really spooky and dangerous, and at long last I thought we had made it out. Whoa! Sherry! Oh my god, Sherry! You wouldn't believe it! I found the way out!
I'm back.
There go my chances of ever hooking up with her.
Cleveland.
I couldn't apologize,
I don't
so I
play
gave her
for
one
you,
better
man.
and complimented her on her strong back muscles.
Not bad.
Thanks.
You know, apparently Uga Uga is definitely
Hello there, how are you? How's your day going?
I mean, look at this. You call this guy a killing machine? Okay, Sherry.
Little.
Huh. I thought that'd work.
10,000 likes.
That sucker. No, I don't think he will. I was so bold, in fact, that I started raising my voice at Sherry. Uga Uga was literally feet away from us.
I guess I gotta do this. And death as he was in life. Disgusting.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, they beat
The exit's
Morel.
up ahead.
Morel.
The good news was,
Come on,
my son
Morel,
was still
Bill,
alive.
Mel.
Hell yeah! The bad news was my son was still alive. After my own son kidnapped me without my consent, I woke up in a naughty boy institution and sadly accepted my fate. I hadn't seen Sherry in months, and let's just say, it put me in a really dark place. Sherry, now I know, I was wrong. You messed up.
Yeah, Dante. Why the fuck are you making music now, yeah? Nah.
Just give me a second here, guys. That took a lot out of me. They have been slapping my hands with rulers for months, and I have had enough. The security in this place was horrible.
I'm gonna beat the side boss so I can get a lot of cash. A lot of pouchery? Patry? Don't know how you say it. Your auntie.
You kidding me? There's no way that's the code. This place has the worst security in the world.
Mario, it's me, Mario.
Oh God, Jake, look away! And what do you know? We found Sherry. I was doing damn well, about halfway through the game with only one gun usage to my name. But then I remembered, band practice. I desperately tried to play some piano for band practice, but the guys around the room just wouldn't leave me alone.
If you deliberately sabotage my band, I will fuck you like a pig.
Everything was going decently well.
Are you?
That is, until a goddamn pig busted through the door. Never a normal day in the Ravioli household. I yeeted my way to the second floor and noticed that Sherry couldn't follow me up, but I sure as hell wasn't gonna leave her behind.
Come on!
I'm on it.
Hurry up!
I heard you, okay?
Hurry up! I'm not ready to die! I'm not ready to die!
I eventually got her up, we hopped onto the motorcycle, and we were out of there. Now, I'm just gonna say this. During the motorcycle part, there were sometimes explosive barrels we needed to shoot. At these parts, I literally did nothing. I didn't press any buttons, I didn't twiddle the thumbstick, I just let it be, but Sherry still shot the barrels anyway. Should that count as a gun usage? Yeah, probably should, so I'll put it down as number 2. Right after that, we come to inevitable gun usage number 3, when Sherry is forced to use her gun on the guys on the highest peaks of the tallest towers. Yay! Everyone else was fine and easy to deal with, but of course those 4 jerks up on high places had to hide from my slap attacks. Get this, we could destroy the hell.
I can't see shit, dude. Oh, fucking, look at that. Ugh. Fucking sunny outside, man.
Yeah. I'm not completely sure how it works, whether it's timed or random or what, but all I did was run around like a dummy, grabbed onto the helicopter's rope.
And tell me, yeah, how right now I'm supposed to be playing.
Made my way
I can't see shit.
and started slamming my foot down on the chopper's windshield. Apparently Jake wasn't hitting them leg days quite as often as he should have, so I was just standing there wasting my time on the helicopter looking like a complete idiot in front of Sherry. As angry as I was, it was kind of peaceful up there with my boy. No, really though, I think all you have to do is grab onto the rope once, get knocked off, and then wait out the helicopter to crash. That's my best guess, but hey ho, we actually took the helicopter down without the use of guns. But Chris used guns to take it. Shut the hell up! Downtown wasn't too bad. I fought some terrifying monsters, slid across tabletops for no other reason than to look cool, and all of a sudden I found myself.
I'll switch it to my monitor. I'm not confirming
the
TV.
chainsaw guy. Now this guy.
Guys, that was the live stream, okay? I'll live stream it later. I really can't be bothered right now. Los Illuminatos. My name is Sylvester Alright, have a good day.